and we gon' fill them up with vibes. Let's go.
What's good, guys? Today I'm in the family van. This is our 97 Odyssey. We had to load up the family today, drop the kids off with grandma. Wife had an appointment, and right now I am headed over to 1320 Performance. It's a beautiful day, man. Low 90s. It's great. But we're headed over there to pick up some motor mounts. Originally I was going to just use the stock ones. I don't know the condition of them. Most likely they're pretty shot. I honestly was just going to do the DIY, window sealant filler stuff. I don't know the name of it. I've used it before. It works pretty well. But since we're going for, higher horsepower, better safe than sorry. I don't want to be breaking any mounts or anything like that. So we're going to head over there today and see Jeff, pick up the mounts, and we'll see what else we get into today. Probably not much, but if we do, be sure to bring you guys along. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, just left 1320 Performance, picked up these motor mounts here. Super nice motor mounts. If you guys don't know about 1320 Performance, definitely check them out. You can look them up online, 1320performance.com, I believe, or follow Jeff on Instagram. Jeff1320 is his name on Instagram. But yeah, man, let's check these out. Try to do this with one hand. Show you guys these mounts real quick. I got the went with the black ones. I think it'll look super clean. Doing a lot of black, like wrinkle black, the valve cover, and got a black catch can and stuff like that. So I think it'll go really well. I didn't want to go with the polished. That's not really my style, but yeah, these are really clean. Got the 1320 logo on there. Super nice, man. I think I went with a little bit stiffer with the 75As. I'm not really too familiar with them. I think they might be, I think they're street and strip, so not too much, vibration, not really rigid. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited either way. If they are, they are. If they're not, whatever, I'm rocking them either way, man. I love these things. They look great. Here's another one right here. Man, their products are really great. Great prices too, and you can also check them out on eBay. They got an eBay page. I'm sure a lot of you already know about 1320, man. They're not new to the game. They've been around for a while, so I'm just really happy to have them out here in my area. It's really great to be able to just come and pick up what I need. But here's the last one. Super clean, man. I'm excited. I'm glad to have these. Definitely gonna help hold that motor in there, definitely over the stock ones. So I'm excited. And I also picked up some transmission fluid. I've been meaning to pick some of this up. I was gonna order some on Amazon, but Jeff had it here, which is great. So I picked a couple quarts of this up, so we'll go ahead and swap the fluid out when we do the swap. But yeah, that's all I picked up for today. Oh, also it came with the bracket, one of the mounts. I believe this is the driver's side mount. But yeah, came with that too, the whole kit ready to put in. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I don't think I'm gonna be getting into anything else, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm probably gonna tag this along with another video. I just wanted to bring you guys along with me today to show some of the parts that I picked up. So that's it, guys. Well, it's good, guys. It's the following day back here at home. Today I'm going to spray paint my valve cover. It's gonna be the third time spray painting this thing. First time came out terrible. Second time I goofed up and sanded down a little bit of the valve cover when I was sanding down the logos and stuff. So it's gonna be a third time. Third time's a charm, hopefully. So we're gonna do wrinkle black finish. I'm just gonna spray the whole thing black. I'm not gonna sand anything down this time. So we'll see how it goes. Do that today and try to do a couple more things. There's a few small things that I still need to do for the build. Few little random things. So we'll see what we get into. But let's get going. All right, so I already got everything taped off here. I did this yesterday evening when I got home. I was actually gonna spray it yesterday, but got kind of late. So I just taped it off, all the little spots. Actually, the first 2 times I painted this thing, I didn't tape these off. I only taped off the spark plug port right here, the oil cap, and the inlet or outlet, whatever, here. Those are the only things that I taped off. And when I did it the second time, and I put all the hardware on, I actually have the Skunk 2 dress up kit. When I put that on and left it on for a couple days, I took it off and you could actually see like the indentation. I mean, it has an indentation on it, but the paint from being bolted down, the paint kind of got smashed. I guess maybe it was too soon for me to put it on. The paint wasn't hardened. I'm thinking maybe it was just too soft still, and it pushed everything down and it kind of, you know, popped it out, and it didn't look good. So I just went ahead this time and taped those off. I think you're supposed to anyways. I've seen some people tape them off and some, you know, haven't. So I'm gonna tape everything off this time, and we'll see how it comes out. But yeah, probably gonna throw this thing on a short time lapse and we'll get this thing done. There it is, got coat number 1 done. This primer is really good primer. Dries quick. We're gonna do about 3 coats of this, 3 light coats. But yeah, this stuff dries really quick and it works really well. All right, so it's been about 2 hours or so. Been letting this dry. It looks pretty dry now. Nice and smooth. So we're going to apply the Wrinkle Plus. Got the black. We're gonna do 3 coats. We're gonna do the vertical coat. We're gonna let that dry for a few minutes, and then we're gonna hit it with a horizontal coat, and then the last one will be a diagonal. They want like a crosshatch pattern. So 3 heavy coats. Just be careful when you're spraying this stuff that you stay a pretty, you know, good distance away. The first time I did it, I was a little too close and it ran on me a little bit, which wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't heavy, so the wrinkle kind of covered it up. but definitely, you know, when you're applying it, stay a good distance away, get a feel for it first. Don't be too close. I would say, you know, maybe about 10 inches or so away. It fans out pretty far and it comes out really thick, so just make sure, you know, you're about 10 inches away or so, and then just get a feel for it, kind of overlap it, do heavy but just move quickly, because like I said, it will run. It comes out fast, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we'll see how it comes out. I'm not gonna apply any heat or put it in the oven or anything like that. I think when you do that, you don't get such a heavy wrinkle finish. I want a nice thick wrinkle finish, so I'm just gonna let it sit out here, let it air dry itself. I've seen people put it in the oven, but you tend to get tighter, a tighter wrinkle. You know, I want a heavy thick wrinkle. So it's all about preference. You know, if you want a small wrinkle, then throw it in the oven for an hour or two. Otherwise, just let it air dry. I've seen people also hit it with like a heat gun. I have a heat gun, but I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I'm just going to let it air dry and see how it comes out. Yeah, that's good enough for now. We'll go ahead and we'll let that dry, and we'll get the second coat here in a few minutes. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Not much wrinkle going on yet. Yeah, I'll let it sit for a couple hours for the wrinkle to really start to form, but we're gonna go ahead and hit it now with the horizontal coat. Coat number 2. Alright, it's been a few minutes. Here we go. I'm going to do coat number 3. We're going to do the diagonal. So we're gonna hit that, and this will be the last coat, and then we'll let it dry for a couple hours, and we'll see the end result. I think this looks good. I'm gonna grab my light, get up close. I mean, that's a little too bright. Yeah, that's definitely a little too bright, but I mean, you guys get the idea. You can see that wrinkle definitely starting to form. I'm really hoping I can get a thick wrinkle this time. The last two times the last time I put it out in the sun for a while, and it didn't give me a good enough wrinkle. I mean, it was good, but I was hoping for a little better. So this time we're just gonna let it sit out here. It's about, I don't know, 90s today. Under the canopy it's probably a little cooler than that, but either way, however it turns out is how it's gonna stay. I'm not doing this thing a fourth time, but yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll let it dry for a couple hours, and then we'll see how it looks. Should still be plenty of light out. It's only about 4 o'clock right now, so see you guys in a couple hours. Alright guys, so it's the next day. After spraying it yesterday, I let it sit and checked on it. After about an hour, everything was looking okay. Then I got stuck watching UFC fights, and next thing I know it was 8:30, and I came out and checked on it, and I'm not a painter. I suck. I'm terrible. I don't know what happened. Some spots were really wrinkly, and other spots were flat, like there was hardly anything there. So I was gonna leave it how it was, but it was too bad. So instead what I did, and I didn't record it of course because it was already dark, it was pretty late, and so basically I just took the can and I kind of held it, you know, pushed very little on the nozzle to where it was like trickling out, and I basically did that over the entire valve cover. I did the whole thing. I figured if it's gonna look like crap, might as well just give this a shot and see, you know, what it looks like. And I did that probably like 2 or 3 times, and it looked, you know, it was different. It looks good. I let it sit overnight and woke up this morning and checked it out, and it doesn't look too bad. I'm definitely gonna, you know, leave it. So I'll put it out here in the sun and let you guys check it out. So overall, I don't think it came out bad. You can see a couple spots where the paint was a little heavy. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, maybe right there. Where the drops were a little bit thicker. But, I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind it at all. I'm definitely happy with the outcome. But that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry for the rest of the day, and throw all the gaskets on there and throw it back on the motor. But that's gonna do it for this one. Next video I'm going to be working on I think fuel pressure regulator. I'm gonna do a DIY on a Block's fuel pressure regulator using the factory fuel pressure regulator. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys.